want combos. Cheese-filled combos.
All right, everybody, Logan JYA here. We're back with Tyler, Justin, and Kevin, and we are going to go through the voiceless Drytron combo. You ready to rock?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so Tyler talked about it in the deck profile, but like your bread and butter combo now becomes Alpha Ben 10 instead of like Zeta Ben 10. And this plays kind of around and through a lot of different hand traps actually. So you start with Alpha, you're gonna pitch a Ben 10. Alpha is going to search out the Ceravis.
Gotcha.
And then Ben 10 will trigger, search any light fairy. Low is a light fairy. You normal summon the low. Move these a little bit.
Yeah,
show spell and trap zone. Low is going to get you barrier.
Perfect.
Barrier is going to get you Sapphira. And then you'll Sapphira effect, dump the Meteonis, because it can send any ritual spell. And then that'll get you the Skull Guardian. So from here, then you will Meteonis target to add back. Overlay these two. Low is a level 1. Make the Mu Beta. You're going to dump Gamma with the Mu Beta because you already have your ritual spell.
Yep.
And then this will actually convert into an additional body later on. You'll activate the Meteonis here, detaching the Alpha to special the Ben 10 back. And then you'll trigger the Sapphira here, banish to, you're going to summon the Skull Guardian. And then by tributing, so you're going to tribute the Ben 10, and then low is still level 1. So you're going to detach the low. You'll go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. That's going to get you Orange Light for the Ben 10. And then the Skull Guard is going to get you the other copy of low. So now you have this in hand. So this is your 5th summon. So
Wait, no way.
If they nib you here, like if they nib you in that chain, you just search Ben 10 and play off the Gamma anyway. I don't know who's going to nib you there, but and then by the time that chain resolves, now it's too late. Now you can't get nibbed. We also have the Ceravis in hand this
for
whole
targeting
time,
protection.
so nothing can get, your low can't get impermed and your Mu Beta can't get impermed.
Oh my god.
So now you're protected against everything you don't care about targeting. You'll actually pitch the Ceravis for the Gamma. So Gamma comes back, so we got our 4 bodies here. You'll take 2, and you'll make the IP Masquerena, and then use these 2 to make the Dynamondo.
Excellent.
So this is like the voiceless voice board plus an IP basically.
Right.
But you have the
orange light is a big difference maker.
Yeah, it's a big difference. So then on your opponent's turn, in their draw phase, you just tag out the Dynamondo to summon this. Basically, the only thing that like hits this is Called By, which honestly we got sacked by Called By a lot. But like even if that happens, you still have Orange Light in your hand, and you know if you drew any other non-engine, you have that too. But a lot of decks, like because they're so normal summon reliant, there's a lot of times even if that got Called By, you stop the normal summon with the Orange Light, and they just pass turn back to you. You have all your Drytrons engraved. You just win anyway.
Right.
And there are cases where it's correct instead of IP to just go into SP. Especially if you don't have that surefire nib protection. SP is also just as good.
That brings back, so then that brings back the low, or low brings herself back, and then gets you the trap. So now you have all this interaction. You can shuffle back the Meteonis, because you have Gamma engraved. You can dump Zeta to get it later on. Or you can use Barrier to get the second Sapphira, get access to it that way. But you basically have, and kind of where we were coming up with this is to stop a lot of the fire decks, you need kind of 3 points of interaction. And what we came up with was you have Orange Light basically for the normal summon or whatever their starter is if they start with Witch. I oranged Witch once or twice and my opponent scooped. So whatever starter card, you have the Omni Negate here. You have another interaction here, either the pop or get the Ceravis, and then you have the IP. So you have really four key points of interaction, and then how you use that. A lot of people just didn't know how to play into the board because they're thinking voiceless and they're thinking about this. They're not thinking about the fact that you have Orange Light in hand, what you're going to make off of IP, and so there's a different version where if you open 2 Drytron names, you can make this board with just like an extra body on it. So it makes that a little bit, you don't have to consume this to do things, or
depending on how gas it is, sometimes you can come up with Draconids as well.
Yeah, there's other lines where you make Draconids with the secret effect of Mu Beta, or
the sky is the limit.
Hard make Apo. If you have 2 Drytron names, I
think
it's what the
viewers
deck does.
of this channel know we play with a whole hand philosophy.
Yes.
And
There's other way. If you can trigger the Ben 10 multiple times, there's so many games throughout the weekend where I was searching the orange light and an extra fairy to go with it before even committing to the low normal summon.
Yeah.
Right.
There was other times where I would make an Appaloosa with 4 negates and a Link Karibo for battle protection, and then leave the Skull Guardian on board for the Omni negate. Yeah, the deck is good.
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, and before we close out, I just want to give the opportunity in this video. Any final thoughts, shout outs, or anything else when it comes to DRYTRON, Voiceless, or Yu-Gi-Oh! In general?
Play the deck, innovate it, make
Yes.
it good.
All right, everybody.
Someone could cook up something better. So.
All right, that's a challenge, everybody. If you can cook up something better, let us know in the comments. Logan, JYA, sign off. Have a great day. I'll see you people later. Peace.